inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. On 1st down, Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Hey, Haywood.
Tight down, there you go.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
56 to Mike, boy, 56. Check 56.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he completes it to Hunt. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his 2nd season, James Conner. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Now Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And got his man complete. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Marquise Goodwin taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
You're mine.
Mike 56.
Hey, exit.
56. Hey. 56. Mike 56, right there.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. Room here to run. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. It's Will Harris, the rookie from Boston College, who picked it. He was looking for Edelman there. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game.
And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Express. 6-18.
56.
On second down now, it's Hunt, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Carr going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Randy Gregory. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
To throw again on second down. Murray. Rashard Matthews here on the catch. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
First down, Bears.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20. On play action, it's Murray. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. So from the 36 now, first and 10. On first and 10, here's Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the new Bear, Buster Screen. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. Now Carr. And Diggs has it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15. Carr. His throw incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Throwing now is Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now Murray off play action. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check, 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 check.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Tight end left, tight end left. 4 down, 4 down.
Murray now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Watch the backer, watch the backer.
Here's Murray from midfield. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Mike Evans with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Seibert on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bears 14, Packers nothing.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, come on, come on,
From the gun, it's Carr. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
The Packers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On third down, here's Hunt. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Bears take over. Elsewhere on this Sunday in the NFL, they're in the second quarter in Detroit. And now that one really widening up. The Bucs have just scored again. I would definitely imagine we'll hear more from that game as we go along. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Play action. Now it's Murray. It's Kelsey on the ground. A solid stiff arm. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the new Bear, Buster Skrine.
Hey, box drop, box.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On second and very short, Carr. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
29.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Watch tight end.
The final shot here before half for Carr. Going deep for Diggs. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Flushed out right. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Von Miller in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And that'll set them back 5.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Boom, boom.
That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Boom. That's how we do it, baby.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Play fake. Murray. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now a pass here caught by Edelman. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Hunt. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 39. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on.
Gordon loses the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Murray now, 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10. Now Murray. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Ian Thomas, his first touchdown on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 28-0. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Benson Mayowa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Down. 185.
Switch up, switch up.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Malik Jackson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. Going to get this to his rookie. That's Andy Isabella. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. He completes it to Evans.
Murray's pass complete to Mike Evans. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3.
You better be ready. Don't be scared.
Murray to air it out again. He's going to rifle one deep left. It's caught inside the 25. Give him 32 on the play.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. 1st down, Murray. Flush to his right. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
Let's get off the field.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Carr. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Packers on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Carr now to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking 1st down.
Carr now has hit on just 7 of 17 passes, 41%. On the delay, here's Hunt. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
You better bring it. You better bring it.
On 2nd and 12, Carr. That one is caught by Hunt. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. The Packers on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Go.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Carr now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Down. 180. Target. Later, 9.
Shotgun now for Carr. Touchdown, Packers. Stephon Diggs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
This is Gordon. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Let's go.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Now Murray off play action. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Darqueze Dennard there defensively. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Let's go. Let's go.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown the last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. Carr going to throw, and he completes it to Hunt. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. It's a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Carr going to go on 4th down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Malik Jackson, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And they'll indeed take a knee.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And they will take a knee here.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they take a knee. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Murray now. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that. But there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well at hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run again with Hunt. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Down. 185.
Know your job. Hey, we got tight left, tight.
You're mine.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
That's up.
Throwing now is Carr. On the catch, it's Crowder. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One down. 180.
What's the run? Hey, they're running it.
One final try now for Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary